I'm Natalie Ward with the Milky Mermaid, and in this video we're going to talk about how to bottle feed your baby, specifically pace bottle feeding. But really what we want to touch on is that bottle feeding, no matter why you're doing it, whether it's because your baby is unable to latch, whether you're formula feeding, whether you're combination feeding, feeding your baby with a bottle can be a very bonding experience. Even if you're not breastfeeding, it's still that connection. Having your baby very close and snug to your body is going to make them feel very safe and secure. And it's also good for you as a mom to get your hormones flowing and feeling more relaxed and happy. So what we're going to do is kind of show you how you can bottle feed your baby or a caregiver and still have that good, deep emotional connection with your baby. If you have a pillow of some sort, this is the Blessed Nest pillow. It's very handy because I can mold and manipulate it to support my baby and put them in more of an upright position, which is what you want to do when you're bottle feeding your baby. You don't want your baby to be laying flat. It would be hard for any of us to drink something if we're laying flat on the ground. So just kind of think of it that way. You want your baby to be sitting up. They don't have to be fully sitting up, but just kind of in a semi-upright position, such as this. And then you can use this pillow because you want to be comfortable as well to support your arms and make you feel relaxed, and like you can really kind of sit back and enjoy feeding your baby with the bottle. And dads, this is great for dads too. So pass this on to some dads to watch if they're going to be bottle feeding their baby and they want to kind of have this attachment. So when you're holding your baby upright, you can try different things, whatever's the most comfortable for you. You can hold your baby kind of like this, or you can turn your baby out like this. Obviously, if it's a newborn, you want to support their head when you're turning them around. But good thing this baby is small, but he's a little bit older than he looks. So if you're holding him this way, let's say, you can like look at your baby, smell your baby. You've got your bottle here. This is a basic type of bottle that you would probably get in the hospital if you were bottle feeding in the hospital. There's other bottles lots of other bottles that you can use. There's no one that's right or wrong. Every baby kind of has a different preference, and so you can try different ones, whatever works. When you have some milk in the bottle, whether it's milk that you've pumped or formula, this is kind of the key to helping your baby tell you when they're full instead of them drinking, guzzling a whole bottle and overeating, because they don't know how to communicate and they can't communicate and say, wait, I'm full, I don't want any more. So when you're holding baby like this, what you don't want to do is go like this. If you're going like this and you're holding that bottle straight up, which you can't, baby's mouth is full of milk right now, the milk is constantly coming out of this nipple. So this is even a slow flow nipple, but as you can see, baby is going to keep swallowing this milk because it's an instinct. They don't want to choke on the milk. And so when you are feeding your baby a bottle, if you can hold the bottle at a flat angle and not horizontal, what that's going to do is enable baby to control how much milk they're getting. So when baby's hungry, they suck, just like they do with the breasts. So this is also great if you're breastfeeding and bottle feeding, helps baby go between the two. Because if they're used to just milk flowing into their mouth and not having to suck to get that milk to flow, when they go to the breast, there's no milk coming out at first, they get frustrated. And then they can kind of turn into, you think they don't want to breastfeed anymore, when really they just want the milk faster because they're used to that bottle. So when you hold the bottle like this, they suck to get the milk. The milk does not just flow out of the bottle. So you can kind of see how that's working. The other thing is, if baby stops and pauses while they're taking this bottle, let them take a pause. Don't try to make them finish the bottle or keep making them drink the bottle. If they're full, they'll show you some signs that they're full. When you are putting the nipple in the baby's mouth, kind of like if you're breastfeeding, you want to kind of get them to open their mouth and take the nipple on their own. Don't pry their mouth open or try to push the nipple into their mouth. Let them kind of welcome it. So I hope this video was helpful if you're bottle feeding. Whether you're doing it and you're breastfeeding, whether you're formula feeding, whether you're pumping and only bottle feeding while you're pumping, those are all great. This video is really just to help empower you to know how to hold your baby, have that emotional attachment when you're bottle feeding, and just be able to enjoy it and relax a little bit more those first few weeks.